They basically said they were on the verge of committing suicide. They've been watching the vlogs and it's completely changed their whole perspective on life. You know what? That means more to me than any amount of views could ever mean. Knowing that potentially I saved someone's life is fucking unbelievable. And future Alb, if you're watching this, big ups yourself and keep going, because the whole point in this channel is to document, be real, be raw, be honest, and also share my own life. And we've got the coffee, it's smelling bang, bang. Let's go. Come on, baby girl. Nah, it's not right. I can tell already from the milk. Fuck. Shit, bro. I've come out with fucking Beyblades. It only looks good when I mix it. Yeah, look, banging. Happy days, first trade of March. Waited around 2 weeks for that. As you know, on previous vlogs I shared, I found a new filter that's removed so many losses. I'd be down like 6% this month had I not removed them, which is sick because, again, I've been building my own edge for a while now, and while I've had success with it, I've made money. I've also like lost accounts and kind of done like these big drawdown patches and these big break-even periods. And look, I've been on this journey for a long, long time. And I feel like one of the biggest things for me and a lot of people out there is you get a system, but it comes with a lot of losses. It comes with a lot of drawdown, and you spend a lot of time battling drawdown and dealing with those moments. And look, drawdown's normal. You're going to have slow patches, but to have them to the extent some of these systems in the space have, it's not healthy for people. And I think it's a big reason why a lot of people struggle with their emotions. They struggle to understand them and they go and do a madness. I've fortunately enough been able to not do a madness because, again, I'm composed within myself. I've done the work upon myself, which a lot of you are refusing to do, which you need to start doing because you're not going to get to where you need to be if you don't. We'll see how the rest of March goes. No expectations, but rather than being -6, I'm sat at +2, and I will take that all day long. Looking forward to the week ahead. My coffee this morning didn't go the best. I think that's day 10 maybe, of learning to try and make coffee art. The coffee tastes good, don't get me wrong, but the art part, shout out to you baristas, innit? Because, yeah, that shit's hard. Just been to M&S and I've gotten a pistachio crema. Oh, yeah, man. It's been out of stock for ages. Steph clocked it. So I am going to be whacking that on a croissant, I think. Obviously, it won't be like Rome, but it'll be close as possible. So we'll see what happens. And hang on, someone's at my door. More food. Steph's dad just brought me a fresh sourdough from the bakery. Woohoo! Yeah, man, proper seeded sourdough. You can't see that. Can you see that? Why can't you see that? There you go. Bang! This is basically just like you probably just think all I do is eat, innit? But look, Mondays are shopping days usually. So that with some eggs, mwah! Buzzing, mate, buzzing. Man, I'm telling you, this week is going to be a fucking sick week, people. Oh, is that not one of the best sights you've seen for an egg? Proper runny, bit of black pepper. Mwah. Also, while I think about it, the new DarwinX that I started, which I'd started a couple of weeks back now, I said I was going to start a new one to document. I've still got my other one, and like I say, you can have more than one Darwin. You just need 2 emails or 3 emails or 4 emails, and that means you can also get more instant allocations. I'm telling you, don't sleep on this. I'm going to talk about something in a minute that's a really, really interesting fact. Started it on the 24th of Feb, which is like, what, 2-3 weeks ago now. Only taken 4 trades on it, 15% complete. This is going to need, I know it says 4 out of 15. That will complete this part here. But to complete this part, you do need to take around 25-30 trades on average from what I've experienced before. So yeah, at the moment it's at 4.5%. Doesn't give you many stats until you're off the risk engine. So again, it's just one of those things you just got to plow through, push on. And I think this is a really good thing to show and highlight here. So this is something new that DarwinX have been working on. It's like a trading tribe, and essentially, if you've ever used my code or my link, you'll basically be added into this. So as you can see, we've had 800 traders join across, I don't know, like a year or something. It shows you their allocations. We've had like 4,335,000 in management, in assets. Up here, we've got 1.5 million assets at the moment and 11,000 in performance fees as it stands. And then like, basically it rates all the people. And what I'm going to do, if you're on this, by the way, I'm going to be giving out prizes to the top 3 on the leaderboard each month. Now, please don't change anything or want to be at the top or whatever it is. I don't want to ruin anyone's trading. It's just a bit of fun. But what's really interesting when looking at this is that if you scroll down, so these are the traders that are active, if you like, as it stands. We've got 147 active traders. Now, bearing in mind, we had 800 that have used the link. Then down here, we have, I just noticed you've got Phantom trading there. Yo, Phantom, what's going on, bruv? Why you quit? Anyway, so if you scroll all the way down, we've got the other quick maths, 650 traders that essentially have cancelled. They've started and then they've decided to throw the towel in. Now, what's really interesting, right, is these stats show you just how many people quit when shit gets tough, when shit gets hard, when shit hits the fan. Some of you might have cancelled because you heard some fucking idiot online saying it's not worth it. Well, why is it not worth it? Says who? It's basically free money. You can build a record. You can learn about your system. It's a cost of a fucking Nando's a month. We're in an industry where we're meant to be making thousands of pounds a month. What's a fucking Nando's? It's nothing. It's minor. And some of you probably spend more money on that trying to look good online. The stats show that most people fail, right? And that's because they take the standpoint of they need a technical edge. Let's just say you took a large sample of 10,000 people and you said, what would your stance be on what makes a good trader? 95% of them will probably say good technical edge, right? But most people that take that stance lose. So what if putting the mindset element to the forefront was your problem? Now look, I think psychology is being used as a buzzword, and I think people are using it as a way and an angle to bash it. And they're the ones that don't understand it, or they've got nothing they can talk about on it. Let me tell you, yeah, some of your favourite influencers are in Rewired, because I've seen them in it. And then they start quoting things about it online, and it cracks me up because they go, I don't know where I heard this. I fucking know where you heard it, big man. You bought the same course, you're in it, but you're pretending it's not a thing because you don't want to sell that. You want to sell the opposite that everyone sells, the technical point, right? Because that's what you can sell yourself. So you could argue that the obvious solution is literally staring you smack bang in the face. Rather than doing what the norm do, following that sheep mentality of technical, what if you started to work on you as an individual? And this was something I did. Look, anyone that's followed me for a long time, I always used to speak about the mindset or the emotions and the feelings that I had when I was trading. And I was like, why is no one really speaking about this? I obviously did Rewired, which I'm going to do a video later on about my sort of experience with it, sort of 2 years on. And again, this is a kick. If you haven't gone through it, go through it, because I've actually been going through it myself recently a bit more. It's been a while since I've gone through it, and I've started going through it again, and I'm having new breakthroughs. But anyways, beside the point. But when I invested in that then allowed me to understand myself better, understand my emotions better, how to control and regulate them. And that has then propelled me further ahead than any technical tweak had. Now, I know recently, right, I found a technical tweak that's really helped me out. But it came from having the emotional awareness and composure to, one, be willing to remain teachable and look for it, and two, not to have given up when I've gone through the shit patches or the slow patches, lost funding, losing large capital, having really tough business moments and decisions and life events happen, and I've always managed to stay the course. That's not fluke, that's not because of technicals, that's because of this, and that's because I invested in the right thing. So for those of you that have just quit because you went into a bit of drawdown and you had all these different thoughts and feelings arise, and you didn't know how to control or understand them, what if you worked on controlling and understanding that? Because it's all well and good cancelling Darwin and being, I don't need DarwinX, it's shit. You're going to do the same thing with a prop firm. You're going to do the same thing with your own money. The difference is with those things, you can just blow it up, buy a new one, blow it up, buy a new one, and keep restarting. But at what point does the keep restarting get too much and you put yourself in such a shit situation that you're like, this isn't sustainable, I can't keep doing this? Something to think about. And anyone that's cancelled, or anyone that, you know, is watching this that got off it and you don't really have a valid reason, maybe you should restart. It comes down to the fact that if you were taking 3 or 4 losses in a row, that affects your decision making. You then go on tilt, you then start FOMOing or hesitating or doing some mad shit. That all stems from emotional control. And if you can control your emotions and understand them better, you will eradicate 90% of those issues and problems. When people start to have this argument that psychology isn't a thing, they are talking absolute fucking doo-doo. And this goes back to my point where I'm saying you're listening to people that are just saying bullshit for clicks, for validation, or for the little ancestral bumming orgy they're a part of. And it's not actually serving you. Like, this is your life, not somebody else's. So why are you letting somebody else dictate what you should and shouldn't do? Have your own opinion, have your own voice. Try things out. And if you can safely say you sat there, you tried DarwinX, you didn't like it, fair. If you tried prop firms, you didn't like them, fair. But at least make a decision yourself, not some little fuckwit online who just happened to say it for clicks. And it's Wednesday. The sun is shining. It's meant to be a beautiful day. I think we're meant to hit 17 degrees in the UK today, which is chef's kiss. However, it's still a little bit on the cold side, so you're like stuck between what to wear. I've gone for a t-shirt and an overshirt. Not quite got the shorts out yet, but it's all good. I'm on my way to London. Oh shit, it's the Rozzers. We try and link up once a month. We're going to a French restaurant, I think, which I'm kind of aware of what to expect, but I'm also kind of not. Might try snails, might try frog's legs, who knows? I'll decide when I get there. But yeah, what a beautiful day. No trades today for me. For me, it's about the freedom aspect. It always has been. It's not about sitting online showing you a payout or some money and being like, oh, look at me. I know some people like that sort of stuff. Maybe it validates some people, but you've got to ask yourself, if you've only ever followed people that show money, how much money have you made? Whereabouts are you in your journey? Because maybe you're just following the wrong people, looking at the wrong shit. Right, so we are at a place called Otto's. It's like very authentically old and Looks good, man.
That's what I like, very traditional.
Goat's cheese souffle. We've got some snails, bone marrow. Oh wow. No, bro.
Is that what it was?
Slaps.
Okay.
Nah. I'm trying a snail.
Amazon will put you in the cargo. They got.
There is a hat with them. You've got to go plus 13 hours. And then you get.
No, actually. It's alright. Garlic and parsley sauce. Snails. Completed it, mate. I'm basically French now.
Till reaching the consistency of the mayonnaise. So that's going to be the base of your tartare.
Right, so we've got tartare freshly made in front of us. Little egg, which looks like a little titty. And then we've got some beluga caviar. I've never had caviar either. So I've gone bougie as today. Don't chat to me in it. Tartare. Oh, that egg is perfect as well, you know.
It's actually really nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it an 8. Food was exceptional, and I had everything at 8 today I'd never had before, so I wanted to try new stuff. And I have to say, it was unreal. Like the level of detail they put into the food and that, if you're a foodie, you would respect it, 100%. I do regret not splitting a meal where we got like a Wellington and a tartare, just because the Wellington came out for someone else and it looked incredible, so I'm gonna have to come back. My man's already had it before, so he was telling me how good it is. I think cost, look, it's not Michelin star. I don't think they want to be Michelin star, which is cool. You don't have to be Michelin star. However, definitely on the spennier side. So yeah, I think an 8's fair. I never dash out 10s. I don't even know if a 10 exists. What do you give somewhere like that? Does that go higher for you?
Today, I give it an 8.5.
8.5.
Previously, my first visit, I would have given it a 10, 100%.
Ooh, okay.
But the service was a little bit slower today.
Yeah, I felt
And
like
I had
that.
different dishes, and where we did have everything that was quite unique and a little bit different, they weren't all my favourite. I like them,
Yeah.
but I like the lamb Wellington.
Yeah, see that looked banging. Then people that got it in front of us, I was a bit like, oh, I wish I got that.
And the egg souffle.
Yeah.
I had last time with the raspberry coulis, that was just something different, something else.
Yeah, yeah, I hear that.
It really does depend on your experience, but overall, the food is definitely up there. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%. Like you can't knock the food, the way they do it, the way they prepare it. They do like lobster in there. I think they're the only restaurant in London to have a lobster press. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even know what that means in it. Going Bossman shop. Bossman, Bossman. I just want a water. Do you want a drink? Alright. Don't want Prime, yeah? I know you're always looking for it. Right then, it's Friday and we are about to make the best coffee we've made all week because I'm locked in. I'm fucking ready, mate. Just quickly though, before I do that, just wanted to say to you all, obviously on last week's vlog, I mentioned about doing a meetup and a few of you reached out to me saying, how do you find out about it? What is it? So basically, it's going to be around June. If you're not on my email newsletter, I'll leave a link below. Join the email newsletter. I basically send an email every Monday anyway. When you first join, you're going to get an automation of 31 emails, which basically gives you an email a day, and it's a way, in my opinion, 31 ways to change your life. People that are on it have taken so much value from it, and I'm not just gassing it up like these people do, but you kind of have to say these things because people miss links. So there's a link at the bottom. I'll tag it in the comments. Jump on that, because what I'll do is when I have the details for the event, I will send them to the email list, and it will literally be first come, first serve. Probably going to have 40, 50 tickets. It's a completely free event. It's a chance to meet myself, to meet some of you guys and girls, and just have a chat and a catch up with some of you that have been subscribers for a long time, which is always sick to do. Going to do like a little bit of a presentation on the day, get some networking going on, breakout rooms. Just be loads of fun. There'll be food, there'll be drink, it's free, it'll be in London. So if you'd be interested, I'll leave a link below. Sign up to the email, and then in the next sort of couple of weeks, I'll get the logistics, I'll ping it over, and it will literally be first come, first serve. I'll try to keep it fair as possible. I can't accommodate thousands of people yet. Maybe one day we'll sell out Wembley. Who fucking knows? Anyway, coffee. I've got really good vibes for today. Don't know why, but I just feel like today is the day. The day that we pour a fucking Rosetta, a tulip, or a fucking dinosaur. And then if I'm on big telly, I'm going to put a QR code here, hopefully. If you scan this, get your little mobile phone device out, scan that bad boy, and then subscribe. If you haven't got a YouTube account, make one because it's free. It really helps. My subscribers are stagnated like mad. I've kept it real, man. I don't want to sell out and be one of these little bunders that just chat shit online and shows payouts and rah-de fucking rah. That's also why, if you use your head, maybe that's why so many people fail, because they just follow the wrong shit. Anyway, bang! Turn that bitch on. I know some of you said use full fat milk. Listen, I've seen baristas do it with semi-skimmed. I know I can do it with semi-skimmed, and I don't really like full fat milk. So I appreciate the tips, but I'm not ruining the taste of my coffee just to put art. I'm gonna figure it out with this shit. I'm stubborn, and I'm gonna do it. Faith. Have you got faith? If I do this, and you ain't subscribed, rotted, you better let me know what's up. Right, let's go. Oh, the milk's coming out naughty. I think I made a lemon. For fuck's sake, man. Why is this shit so difficult? I think the milk thermometer is helping though, because it's like when it's getting to about 55 degrees, I'm definitely getting better milk than I was. So that's a help. And I know baristas start with that, so don't try chat to me that they don't. But the pouring, man, like, look at this. You saying about my lemon, yeah? Oh, come on, it's got better though, no? No? Just me? Shut up. I just realised after editing this that I haven't actually outroed the video, and it'd be very rude of me just to cut it there. So just want to say shout out to all of you for watching this week. I hope there's been some value in it. I hope it's given you some things to think about. And if you're not on the email newsletter, please get involved. There's a link below, especially if you want to come to the event, because it's literally going to be first come, first serve. I would imagine the tickets are going to go very, very fast. Have a fantastic week, people. Without further ado, I'll catch you all in next week's video. Peace and love, gang.